This statement you've released today concerning the CCA's postcard drive apparently has upset you, at least, if not personally, at least in policy of a campaign. Will it affect your campaign at all?
It won't affect my campaign in the least. It doesn't really upset me, except to the extent that I think this is really a ploy. Let's face it, the grassroots meetings has nominated people to the council posts in the past, and the small group of executive committee, the real powers in the CCA, have passed over these suggestions and have nominated their own people. Well, who is to believe that the postcard situation isn't going to do the same thing? I just don't believe it's working real straight with the people.
The purpose is to try to give the people an opportunity to register. There's been quite a bit of confusion because of the Houston federal court decision, which knocked out our annual voter registration and the cutting off of registration in January. And this is an opportunity that will give the people a chance to register through the end of February. It's a convenience. It shows the trend. It shows the attitude of the people of Texas toward voter registration.
This legislature is going to have to deal with voting procedures on a long-range basis, too, during this session, isn't it?
Oh, yes. This is only for the year 1971. Beginning this week, this coming week, the Senate will start taking up a new voter registration system, and this legislature will do away with annual voter registration and give us some type of a renewal by voting registration.
In other words, if a person votes once every so many years, he automatically is registered again to continue voting.
Yes, my bill that I've introduced says that if he votes within a 4-year period, he's registered for the next 4-year period.
Have you polled other councilmen on the two-exit proposal?
Not formally. I have talked with most of the councilmen from time to time since we've been considering this matter, and for the most part, the majority of them seem to favor more than one entrance. I'm pretty sure the mayor feels the same way. That is, he's indicated to me that he feels the same way I feel on the requirement of at least a second entrance or exit in a different part of the building. And I should think that he means what he says.
With two previous presidential commissions not receiving exactly the best publicity following their findings, are you a little apprehensive going into this one?
Well, of course, this is a very highly sensitive and controversial area, as you know, and we have gathered together a very fine commission. The credentials of the people seem quite splendid. It's a divergent group, so we would expect some differences, I'm sure, on the commission itself, but hopefully we're going into it with the idea of making a constructive statement and going about our task with an open mind and with diligence.
As you go into this commission, have you got some preconceived ideas or notions about marijuana?
No, really don't. I'm aware of the governing laws, of course, but as far as any change in policy or whether there should be a change, I want to be as open-minded about it as I possibly can be and get all the information that I can and talk with the other members of the commission and get as many different views and then see if we can come up with a statement, and I intend to be educated along with everybody else.